Hello, church. There are always so many different, unique, special Sundays in the course of the year that the celebrations don't even get their own Sunday. Sometimes we have to have Sundays where we have multiple unique events and celebration. That is certainly the case this Sunday.
Yes.
So first of all, our stewardship season is coming to an end. This is the last Sunday coming up.
Yep.
And so just a reminder, our entire church budget, every single activity and ministry and staff person is all supported based on the pledges that people make each year.
That's right.
And so this coming week, our budget committee is going to come together and put together our budget. Then we're going to pass it off to you all to look over it and vote for our congregational meeting. But we need every single pledge we can get by this Sunday. That way the budget can be formed this coming Monday. So if you haven't already turned in a pledge, please do so. And after church on Sunday, we're going to be doing our annual stewardship toast. It's just a way for us to say cheers to
Another
great year. Yeah, a great year that has come to an end, and an excitement for the great year that's coming.
Yes.
Speaking of the future and excitement, you know, when the first followers of Jesus saw the person they were following die on a cross, they had no idea what was to come.
Right.
But there was a promise that the Spirit of God would always be with them. That's what we celebrate on Pentecost Sunday. So not only is it the end of stewardship season, it's Pentecost Sunday, where we celebrate that the Spirit of God is always in our midst.
That's right. So bust out your red attire. We always invite people to wear red on Pentecost Sunday. That is the traditional liturgical color associated with Pentecost. It is the day when we celebrate, in the book of Acts, the story of the Holy Spirit coming down onto the disciples to live among us as the Spirit of God, in the form of like flaming tongues and fire. And so that's why this is associated with red. It's also traditionally the day when confirmation students are confirmed in the church. And so our confirmands will be there. We have 2 this year, and they'll be telling us, presenting their faith statements, telling us a little bit about what they believe and how they've come to believe it throughout the course of their time as young people of the church. And they'll be wearing red stoles as well. And so it's often referred to as the birthday of the church, because it's the day when the Holy Spirit comes to the disciples, and that is really the birth of the very first early Christian church. These people now had the Holy Spirit living among them. They were sent out into the world to share the good news of Christ and share the stories of Jesus, and bring people into the faith family that continues over 2,000 years later.
Yeah, that's a really fun churchy tidbit that people don't really think about, that Pentecost actually marks the start of the new church year. It's not January 1st, it's Pentecost Sunday, right? The Sunday after then becomes ordinary time.
Right. Okay.
Until we get to the season of Advent.
Right. So I think the liturgical calendar starts with Christ the King Sunday.
Okay.
But Pentecost kicks off the birthday of the church, which is the new...
Teach me, Jen, teach me.
Well, but you're right. Pentecost kicks off the season of ordinary time that comes in the summer. And ordinary time we celebrate with the liturgical color green. I feel like I need a chart, like a color wheel, to show everyone. Green, ordinary time, and I love ordinary time because, first of all, that's a funny thing to call it, but also the liturgical color green reminds us of growth and new life. And so even though we're calling it ordinary time because it's in between these big high holy days and holy seasons like Advent and Lent, that's when all the growing happens in our lives and in our spirituality. And so that green color reminds us that
in between
big
the big
things
events,
are
in between the excitement,
in between Pentecost and all the holy seasons coming.
Yeah, that's when life happens.
But speaking of that, I saw something really funny, which was on social media, there's a big trend right now of like halfway to Halloween. Have you seen these?
No.
Oh, people are busting out like Halloween decorations and Halloween costumes and making like Halloween cakes. And it's like halfway to Halloween
That's fun.
Like in April. So it's like 6 months until, because people get really excited about Halloween, which kind of kicks off like the holiday season, fall, winter. But I was thinking we should have like a halfway to Christmas, which is kind of Pentecost, right? In the calendar that we work with.
Yeah, halfway to Advent.
So maybe we could, and we would have cake anyway because it's Pentecost, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like the
little birthday
celebration,
party.
and it's Stewardship Sunday, so we already have a toast prepared. I mean, all the things are coming together for just like the perfect halfway to Christmas party.
Yeah.
So maybe you should wear a Santa hat is what I'm getting at. It's red.
Which is red. You are witnessing worship planning before your very eyes. Thank you. This is how it happens. Thank you for sticking with us in these 5 minutes and 60 seconds that has been so far. All that to say, we've got a fun Sunday coming up. And I just think it's a great reminder to us in this moment in the life of the church to just say, we don't know what is to come in the next year.
But it's going to be good.
We go where the Spirit takes you.
Yeah.
Can't wait to find out where the Spirit takes you. There's some excitement to that, to just say, what growth are we going to experience? Where is the Spirit going to take us? What new developments are coming into our life? We don't know, but we can trust that the Spirit is with us and leading us.
Yes. If you took nothing else away from this digital devotion, just wear red on Sunday. And if it's a Santa hat,
so be
all
it.
the better.
All right, we'll see you on
We will
Sunday.
see you on Sunday.
Bye.